Guys, check out this weird bug in my room. Does anybody know what that is? Please tell me if you do, because it's literally just hanging out on my wall and it's really scaring me. So, just thought I'd start out with that. Please help me. I'm scared. Okay, so anyway. Hey, Cora. Sorry I'm posting so late. Today is the release day of Lord of Shadows, a second book of the Dark Artifices, and I'm freaking out. I woke up grinning this morning like, oh, yes, yes! Sorry, I'm really excited. Can you guys tell? Today, I am going to talk about the book Lady Midnight by the beautiful Cassandra Clare. And here's a brief summary or synopsis. So, it is the sequel trilogy to the 6-book series The Mortal Instruments, and also to the trilogy The Infernal Devices, which all take place in the Shadowhunter world. This takes place after the conflict with Sebastian and Valentine, but Sebastian. And it's around 10, 11 years in the future, where they are both 18. And it's Emma Carstairs and Julian Blackthorne, and they live in the LA Institute. Julian takes care of his family. He has, how many siblings does he have? Shit. The ones that he takes care of are Drew, Tavi, Ty, Livy. So he takes care of 4 of his siblings, along with Emma, but Emma also takes care of him, so it's fine. And this book follows their journey of protecting their family and figuring out what happened to Emma's parents, and just delving more into the world where those two live. Now, time for the spoilers. And Cora, go. Leave. I know that you watch past this point whenever I make these videos, but you have to leave this time. Go and read the book. So go. And that applies to everyone else too who hasn't read it. I'm one of those people who, when I freak out and rant about books, I spoil the entire plot. So you need to go and just go and read the series and then come back and talk about it with me, because I would love to have a conversation, because I don't know anyone who's read this book and it's really annoying. So now, everyone who's read the book, hello, thank you for being here. I love Cassandra Clare in general, and her books and her writing style, and the way that she makes characters is brilliant. My favorite character by far is Julian, or Jules. It really pisses me off, and most characters fit this, and it's fine, but most YA books fit this archetype of the hero saving everyone, but you never see someone give up saving everyone just to save the people that they love. And Julian was the perfect example of that. You know, he wasn't the stereotypical hero. He just wanted to protect his family. And it happened to be that to save his family, he had to throw someone else under the bus. Usually that was Jules. He threw himself. In the end, the last few chapters, Emma and Mark find out how much Jules has been hiding from them and how much responsibility he has really been taking on in the Institute. Their uncle, Arthur, who is the head of the Institute, and he couldn't lead the Institute, but Jules knew that if he was not the head of the Institute, then him and his family would be separated. So he secretly ran the Institute and made it seem like Arthur was. In the end, Arthur almost lost his spot as the head of the Institute. So to keep that, Julian threw Arthur's best friend under the bus. You didn't see a hero in that moment. You saw someone so desperate to save his family that he would do anything. Anything. The moment that I realized that Julian was an adult, when he was talking about how he started to take care of the house and take care of his siblings, when he said at first he didn't want to be the father figure. He didn't want to have all of these responsibilities. He wanted someone to take that burden away from him. But then he started walking to the grocery store and he started having to carry the grocery bags all the way back to the institute. He started making pancakes in the morning, and at first the sting of the oil hit his arm, but then he grew used to that, and he became immune to that eventually. And the part in that section that stood out to me the most was when he was running up the stairs with his little brother Tabby. And he almost tripped. And then he turned his body so that he was going to be hurt instead of Tabby. And instead of like crying out, the baby, he cried out, my baby, my baby. And in that moment, it wasn't his brother that he was saving. It was his child. It was his son. And I think in that moment, Jules wasn't a kid anymore. He wasn't a brother anymore. He was a father. And he was trying to deal with that, make peace with that. The one thing that he had was that Emma was as responsible for him as he was responsible for her. And he clung to that, so he kept all of these secrets from her so that he could have that little bit of freedom where he didn't have to be authority figure Julian, caring Julian, supportive Julian, father Julian. Daisy, shut up! Sorry, that's my dog. He could just be Julian. And he didn't get to have that with his kids by himself. He's constantly worrying about other people, and obviously he worries about Emma, but Emma has to worry about him. My favorite scene in the entire book is when Julian takes Emma into his studio, and he never let anyone into his studio, and he let his kids see everything of him. He gave everything to them, and he wouldn't budge on the studio. And then Emma walked in, and all she saw was herself. And Emma said, "I thought you never drew me." And Jules just simply said, "It's said that an artist's work is his heart. And every inch of my heart is filled with you." And it's the most cheesy, romantic thing ever, and I'm a sucker for that. But also it represents, that, jeez. Like, all he had was this relationship with Emma to keep him sane. That's all he had. They're so good. I love Cassandra Clare's writing style and just the way that she makes characters. I respect her so much. She just creates people. All different types of people. And she just integrates them. And it's not a big deal. They're just people. The book isn't specifically written to represent a certain type of people, or it's not obviously diverse. They're just there. And I love that so much. I really respected that in the TMI series, how, queer people were just characters. I had never seen, a main character be so pumped with testosterone and still be gay. And Alec was just like a guy. You know, he was a human being, but he was also queer. And that was this hit in the face of just like representation. As a queer individual who reads YA, you never get that. You know, you never get to just be integrated and just be a normal human being in stories, you know? You're always the gay best friend who's flamboyant and only fits such a small percentage of the queer community. I respect it so much. And just Ty, the character, and how it's kind of alluded that he has some form of autism or Asperger's, but it's never said outright, and where he's just treated as a person. There's no... I've just never seen that before. Like, I've never read a YA book that has a character like that in it. I'm sorry, that's, again, my old lady, like, cracking. Wow. Without the book being specifically about that. He was just a character. And it's so beautiful that she shows the injustices that these people have to deal with within the Shadowhunter community, and it just shows what's actually happening in reality. And it's just like, you don't get to see that. And it's just, I love it so much. I respect her so much. God, I just love this book so much. It's my favorite book by her. I just love all of her books, though. I respect her so much as a person, too, because Hunter Claire is amazing. I'm sorry. I had to go on a rant about it because I just, yeah. But, anyway, let's move back to the plot. I'm done talking about Jules. Did you ever think that that was going to happen? Probably not. And when I saw that it was Emma Carstairs, I immediately got really excited because Jem was my favorite character in the Infernal Devices. Also, and the part where she was dreaming about her parents and there was a violin. I was just like, please have Jem in this book, please, please. And then he was in the book talking to Emma, and the church was there, and I was just like, are you? I'm sorry. I love Jem so much, and I missed him. I've missed him so much in the books, and I was just so happy. So happy. When I finished Infernal Devices, I cried. Like, nothing like that sad happens. I was just sad about the series ending. I was sobbing, guys. Let me know if I'm, like, alone in that or other people did that, because I was sobbing. I was literally sobbing. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen, and I'm so excited for Lord of Shadows. I pre-ordered it, like, in December, and I just need it in my hands now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that and, you know, followed what I was saying. It was mostly just Jules. She's just such a good person. I was so mad at Emma in the end. Like, she used that jealousy that Jules has of Mark to make sure that Jules fell out of love with her. And then she, like, pretended to date Mark. And I was just like, find another way to do that. Jules does not deserve any more hurt right now. Are you kidding me? He's been through so much shit. Emma, are you kidding me? I was really mad. I just really want them to sort this Parabatai thing out because they're beautiful. Beautiful couple. And I just want to see some happiness for Jules, please. Ugh! I hope you guys enjoyed sticking with me through that rant. It was a lot. I'm really sorry. But anyway, comment down below any other thoughts that you guys had, because I would love to have a conversation with all of you. Okay, subscribe if you want to see more of us. I post videos every Tuesday and Cora posts every Thursday, so you'll see Cora on Thursday, guys. And give this video a thumbs up if you like hearing me freak out. Hopefully there will be more videos like this. There will, most definitely. This is my favorite video to film. Just my rambles. I rambles. All of them. And yeah, thank you for listening. Let me freak out a little bit, because It's my favorite thing to do. And I will see you guys, well, Cora will see you guys on Thursday.